Hello my bunnies and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing another small manga haul. Recently it was my wedding anniversary. We've been together for 5 years and one of the things we wanted to do was go buy more manga. So we picked up a bunch of manga. My husband picked up some too, but this is just the ones that are mine. So it's a little manga haul, but that's fine. I'm just trying to make a little bit more content to entertain you through these hard times and to keep myself entertained while I am off of work for a week and a half. So here we go. So the first thing I got was the first 3 volumes of Kiss Him Not Me. Now, we go to Half Price Books for our manga. It works very well for us. And it's just fun because it changes so often to see like what you can find. It gives you the thrill of thrifting at the same time as getting manga. So we got volumes 1, 2, and 3 of Kiss Him Not Me, which is a very good anime. I have seen the anime. I have not read the manga, so that's why I was kind of interested to read it and see if it goes any deeper or if there's any changes. This is an anime that I really enjoyed because it gives me that romance feel, and it's a reverse harem, but also it obviously appeals to like a larger audience of girls who are super into like yaoi because that's what she's into. So it's fun, it's unique. I highly recommend the anime. If you've never seen it, I would definitely recommend it. It's quite relatable. The main character is very cute. And the guys in there look really nice. I'm more so for romances where the guy is trying to go after a girl, call me old fashioned, but I don't know. I just really like that type of romance. And that is where this falls into because she is going to be out here trying to get her friends to team up as boys. She has no interest in them necessarily as themselves. So I'm very excited to read this manga. I'm so glad I have the first 3 volumes. I actually don't know how many volumes there are, so maybe I'll figure that one out. So that is the bulk of the haul. I got 4 manga and 3 of them are the same series. So this is not going to be very long at all. But like I said, highly recommend Kiss Him Not Me. If you are into harem-y kind of like animes, manga, you know, it appeals to a wide variety of people, I feel like, so I highly recommend it. Now, the other manga that I got is I just smacked myself in the face with that. Oh my god. The other manga is Chibi Vampire Airmail. So this is a side story. Chibi Vampire I have talked about before on my Twitter, but I've never talked about it here on my channel. Chibi Vampire is one of my favorite manga series ever. It's a vampire romance story, which is what I love. I love me a good supernatural romance. It's also one of the first mangas that I read. I really like the art to it. But it is a romance. It is a vampire romance, but it follows the story of a girl named Karine, who is a vampire, but she's like a reverse vampire. Her family are all regular vampires, but she, for some reason, like expels blood instead of sucks it. She's totally fine with garlic. She can go out during the day, and it's weird. And it follows that. So there's a comedy element to it. I'm pretty sure the author, she had gotten the idea of a very cute, very pretty girl just being covered in blood from a nosebleed. And that is the beginning of how Chibi Vampire became born. So I actually don't own all of Chibi Vampire, but I own the first 2 volumes already. I own these 2. It's completely finished. I think it's like 8 volumes long, but it is the first manga series I ever read that also had a light novel attached to it. It had a side story that was from a light novel, and I read that. I was lucky enough that my library carried it. That's how old I have been reading this long. I've been reading this for. Airmail is a series of books. There's more than one, but they're just side stories that don't necessarily connect to the story itself. I have never read Airmail, so I'm very excited for that. And I was pretty excited to have found it because finding Chibi Vampire out in the wild is a little bit hard nowadays because it's not a common manga. There is something very endearing about Chibi Vampire. I highly recommend that you pick it up if you haven't and you like this type of book. The art is super cute and unique. It's very cartoony. It's awesome. I can't express it enough that if you're looking for a very cute romance vampire manga, go with this. Also, it definitely appeals to people who kind of have the more ecchi kind of brain because Karin is known for having like a pretty big bosom. She's got some pretty big boobs, and that comes up sometimes. You know, it's cute. It's very cute. The characters are pretty lovable. It's a very cute romance. So I highly recommend it if you like vampire animes. So that is actually all of the anime that's all the manga that I actually got this time. Like I said, we got more manga, but they're Kentman's manga. So that will be part of his video series. But I'm pretty happy with this haul. Normally I wouldn't get like a full series, kind of like I did here, where it's like all just one series. But you know, sometimes that's what happens when you're out in the wild, and I like to pounce on things when they are like in a series like that, and it's like, ooh, I can get the first 3 for cheaper than I would normally. So that's how I do it. So since this video is pretty short, I'm gonna very quickly kind of talk about my channel real quick. So currently, for the next week or so, you're probably going to be seeing more videos from me. I'll have pretty regular uploads because I will not be working. My job has closed due to the virus, so I am off for a few days. So I do plan on making a few videos in the meantime, a few, and I only plan on uploading weekly. Maybe during this time I might post more than one. We'll see. But I want to start doing more manga hauls and just more manga videos in general. So I would like weekly-ish to do a video just going through the manga that I've been reading and my recommendations, because I'm trying to read more as well, because I've really fallen off on that. I have some other random video ideas that might show up once in a while, but I hope that you guys will like this new manga content. Even before all of this started, I have been trying to get back on a schedule where I can do my YouTube at the same time that I'm doing my Etsy shop, because if you didn't know, I have an Etsy shop. Check it out if you would like. But I put a lot of time and effort into that, so YouTube kind of falls by the wayside. I also work a regular job also. So I hope you guys don't mind, but I am only trying to push myself to upload once a week. Doesn't really matter what the video is. I'm just trying to put a video out there. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. I hope you guys will stick around. I've been getting a lot of new subs lately, and I'm so sorry because I don't upload that often, but like I said, YouTube of all my social medias tend to fall down the wayside because it takes time to film videos, and then it takes time for me to edit them, and I put so much time and effort into my other job and into Etsy. Twitter and Instagram are what I am on most of the time, where I'm posting things. Instagram is more specifically for my shop, and on Twitter I'll talk about my everyday life, or just retweeting whatever random garbage I feel like retweeting. But at least if I'm going to put up updates for anything, it would be on my Twitter. So feel free to check all of those out. I would love for you to follow me around if you are interested in what I do. So there is that. So I hope you guys liked the video. I'm trying, guys. I'm really trying. I know I go AWOL for a while. I'm so sorry for that. And Philo fell again. When did she fall? Oh my God. She's like the worst. I'm gonna have to do something. She just keeps falling. Anyway, I hope you guys have a really good day. Be safe out there. We're in some weird times right now, guys. I'm trying to keep it up. I'm on TikTok way too often right now. I just uploaded my first TikTok because that's what my life has already divulged into. So, anyway, have a good one, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.